We're currently in Saranda, Albania, and we've been here for a month and a half. This is our third trip to Albania in the last 3 years. During our time in Albania, we've been to many of the cities, from the north to the south, and all the way inland as well. The capital city, Tirana, it's all been fantastic. So the question of safety obviously is a personal experience to answer. We can only speak from our experience, and we'll do that a little bit today. When you're talking about safety for tourists while traveling, things that come to mind are things like pickpocketing, robberies, this kind of stuff. Personal safety things maybe, whether you actually feel comfortable being in certain places at certain times of the day. And it's been our experience that Albania has been very safe. Sarah, what do you think?
I feel completely safe here. I wouldn't hesitate to walk alone as a female, even at night, and have never felt personally threatened anywhere we've gone.
I agree. You know, we've been here, we met tons of people over the last month and a half. We met everyone from short-term visitors to long-term expats that live here, and not one person has told us a thing about a negative experience with respect to safety. So what's interesting to me is that every time I tell someone I'm going to Albania, they always have the same two questions. The first one is that place safe? The second one is, where in the hell is it? So to answer the second question of where it is, it's located to the east of Italy on the Adriatic and Ionian Sea. It is one country south from Montenegro, and the southern border of Albania is Greece. It can be accessed by the airport in the capital, Tirana. There is a new airport being built in Vlore, which is supposed to be finished next year. And it is a very high tourist destination now. In fact, just at the end of last year, National Geographic did an article indicating it was the top tourist destination for 2024. So it's really on the map, and it's a place I think that everyone should come and see. You know, going back to safety, again, you know, you can find trouble or end up in trouble anywhere in the world, but, you know, I'd echo what Sarah would say in that I felt safer here than in any other country I've visited. And I would say probably safer here than back at home in our capital city at night, definitely. And, you know, I don't know why that is, but there's just a really calm feeling here, isn't there?
There is. And the people are friendly and hospitable, and generally want to look after you as a visitor in their country.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, part of that is they're obviously trying to grow their tourism business, and you know, they want positive experiences, and so we can sort of confirm that that's been our experience for sure. Yeah, I can't. There's really no negatives that I can think about. I think, you know, there's probably the two worst things that could happen to you in Albania would be being kidnapped by an Albanian family and being taken off into their village and being hosted to explore their village and stay for the evening and have an amazing dinner and have them tell you all about the history of their country and how their lives are. Do you think so?
I think so, yes.
Right. You know, in fact, in all honesty, I think probably the most dangerous thing in Albania for a tourist is probably the sidewalks. You know, definitely you need to be alert on the sidewalks, because you can be walking along and you know, disappear into a 3-foot hole if you're not careful. So you need to be watching where you're going. But you know, outside of that, we've heard nothing. You know, the other thing we obviously do is when we travel with you know, anti-theft bags, just to prevent pickpocketing, and I don't even think they're necessary here. I think, in all honesty, if you left your wallet somewhere here, it would probably be there when you came back to get it, and that's the impression I get.
Yeah, a friend of ours left his bag at a restaurant, and sure enough, it was still there when he went looking for it the next morning. Yeah,
exactly. Definitely, this is a very, very safe place to be. We've taken the bus, We've taken taxis. We've walked around at all hours of the day, in all areas of the city, in different back alleys and stuff. We've taken rides with strangers, and you know, ended up spending the day with them. And yeah, I mean, the people here are just fantastic. I love coming here. What do you think?
I absolutely agree.
Well, you can't make too long of a video about safety in Albania because there's really not too much to talk about. Really, it's safe. So I think we'll wrap it up for this one. I'm Jay.
And I'm Sarah.
We're a couple of crazy Canadians. We sold our house, we left our jobs. We're slow traveling the world full time. We hope you like what we're doing, and if you would, hit the like and subscribe button down below. We'll see you in the next one.
Mirapavsham.
Mirapavsham.